Hello, YouTube community. It's Robert S., and welcome back to Robscure Music. So I have yet another entry in my series that I'm calling Let's Get Physical Media, where I'm showing things that I've acquired over a certain period. And I guess I've just kind of been feeding the habit lately. So it's now the end of January, and I've already made, I think, one, possibly two of these this month. But here we go again. So I picked up a number of different things, and let's jump right into it. In no particular order, we'll start with the 45 that I picked up. ABC, The Night You Murdered Love. And this is backed with a song called Minneapolis. And I saw this, I've got a lot of ABC already, but didn't really pick up the 45s, but I saw this at my local record store and just had to have it. So happy to get that. Now, I picked up a bunch of CDs as well, so we'll jump right into those. Bruce Cockburn. This is, what's it called again? The Charity of Night. And this has his hit song. I think the song that was released as a single was Pacing the Cage. If you're familiar with Bruce Cockburn, good for you. And let me see, I get the track listing there. And it was only $1. Once again, I'm hitting the $1 bins. And I'm hitting them hard again. Donna Summer, Crayons. Don't remember this one at all. But, hey, it's Donna Summer, and I kind of liked the fold, triple fold, the colors. So that grabbed my attention right away. Let's put this one aside for a moment. The Cranberries, To the Faithful Departed, again, $1. And again, a number of great tunes here from the Cranberries. CSNY, Looking Forward. I have all of their earlier stuff. The later things, not so much. But honestly, I've been trying to collect more of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young material, particularly Stephen Stills, as he's probably my favorite of the four, and then Neil Young a close second. Ivy, Long Distance. Honestly, I might already have this, but for $1, I just didn't want to take a chance. So we'll see what that's like. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm sort of on a Peter Frampton kick. Saw this in the record store, Shine On, a collection, 2 CD set, a whole slew of things there. Obviously, Peter Frampton was huge in the 70s with Frampton Comes Alive, and that's how I got to know him. I listened to his studio albums. Honestly, I was not impressed with the studio albums after hearing the live versions of the songs. So I kind of said, well, that's kind of all I need from Peter Frampton. And then more recently, I was turned on to some of his later stuff in the 2000s, and I liked it, and I started going back to get some of the other material, and I saw this. I said, okay, a collection is going to have all kinds of stuff from his earlier years, I suppose. So glad to have that. Here's one that I had on cassette back in the day. Crowded House, Woodface. And this has chocolate cake and what was the other one? Don't remember what the other hit was. Anyway, the Hollies Special Collection CD1. Again, $1. I can't speak to the quality of the recording, but that's disc 1. This is CD 2. And yes, there's a CD 3. So for $3, beautiful. Juliana Hatfield. Again, $1. I've heard of her. I'm not really familiar with the music, I don't think. So, and then there's another album of an artist, a more recent and very popular artist, and it was $1. And honestly, I'm probably going to take a lot of heat for this, but I've been listening to this artist, and my daughter, honestly, I have to say my daughter kind of got me into this artist, and I'm a fan. Sorry, I'm a fan. Yes, it's Taylor Swift, Midnights. Honestly, I've listened to every one of her albums. And that while I don't necessarily like everything I hear, there's an awful lot that I do. So go ahead, stone me, unsubscribe, do whatever you need to do. But I like Taylor Swift. That's it for the CDs. Now, if you've thrown tomatoes at your screen, wipe them off so that you can now see the rest of what I have. And I picked up, and this was again at my record store, or one of my record stores I go to, and they had a lot of bootleg, sort of unofficial copies of things. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a look and see what I can get. As you know, if you've seen my videos, I'm a big Elton John fan. Elton John. This is the Russell Hardy Show, Elton John special, it says, at Dodger Stadium, October 1975. Again, I haven't watched it yet, so I can't speak to the quality. $2.99. Elton John in concert. And this is the Louder Than Concord, it says, Madison Square Garden, August 1976. Too bad we don't have the Madison Square Garden 70, what was it, 75 with, no, what year was it now? The one with John Lennon. You get old and forgetful. Anyway, again, $2.99. Let's see. I got one more Elton John here. This is Elton John live at the Royal Opera House. So these should be interesting. Then I picked up Elvis Costello and the Imposters, the Revolver Tour. I also got Paul McCartney, Nassau Coliseum, April 21st, 2002. And then, because it was only $5, The Beatles, 2001. That's it for those. Oh, and then I picked up some vinyl as well. Arthur Lee and Love, live, show you that track listing if I can. Double album. And ready for this? Sweet blue vinyl. So, very nice. And yes, both albums are blue. And this has bonus tracks on it, so this should be a nice, interesting listen. And by the way, both albums fit in one sleeve. Not a fan of that really, but it is what it is. Sticking to the, let's see, where is it? Oh, come on. Oh, I know it's, oh, here it is. Never mind. Sticking to colored vinyl. Ringo, Look Up. This is his brand new country album, which is doing very, very well. Bringing Ringo back into the popular, popularity contest, if you will. And this is the one that I ordered directly from the Universal site on white vinyl with the usual peace sign. Are you surprised by that? Anyone surprised? Peace and love, peace and love. So, really cool. I like the way this looks. So I've got my blue vinyl for love, and I got white vinyl for peace. I mean Ringo. Peace and love, peace and love. But I also have this on CD. Again, it's an obsession, folks. Then I was happy to find this one, The Electric Prunes, self-titled album. This has got this is from the 60s psychedelic music, if you're not familiar with them. Although the name should tell you, basically, this is not going to be, folk music. I had too much to dream last night. Get to Me, The World on Time. And what else? King is an Accountant House. So, really happy to have that. Then I picked up, let me take, what the heck, I'll leave the price on it. The Honeys in Ecstasy. The Honeys started out as the Revel Sisters, 3 sisters, Diane, I forget the second sister, and Marilyn. Marilyn would go on to meet and marry Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, and she became Marilyn Wilson. And the Honeys, when they were the Revel Sisters, the 3 sisters, they met the 3 brothers in the Beach Boys. And they met all the Beach Boys. And Brian kind of took them under his wing. He helped produce them. They had a number of singles that were surf-related. They were basically a surf group, girl group, one of the first girl group surfing type group. They had a number of singles. There's a collection out of that earlier material. This is actually an album that was released in '83. So it's, not the 60s surfing type of music, but it has, and the name of it is Ecstasy. It has the song Ecstasy, which if you're a fan of the Raspberries, you'll know, by Eric Carmen. It also has Indian Giver. You may know that song, Temptation Eyes. Again, if you are a fan of 60s, 70s grassroots and stuff like that. Be My Baby, the Ronnie Spector, and the Brian Wilson, Murray Wilson, and Marilyn penned Go Away Boy. So I saw this on the Infinity Records Facebook page, and I said, you know what, save that one for me. So they did. Rob S. right there. And I'm glad to have been able to pick that up. Speaking of the Beach Boys, while I was there, I also saw Carl Wilson. And this is new artist, low price, says the sticker. Get a little change for a change. Rip us off. $5. And underneath there, it actually is $4.99. So here's the song listings. Unless you're a real fan of Carl Wilson, I don't know if you'll be familiar with any of this. Then I picked up the Robert Cray Band, In My Soul. You're familiar with Robert Cray? Excellent, excellent guitarist. Again, Peter Frampton. Frampton's Camel. And then finally, Tom Chapin, Let Me Back Into Your Life. And I saw this, and honestly, I wasn't really interested in it, except that it's signed by Tom Chapin to Caitlin. So Caitlin Larkin, this one's for you. And I know I had an address to send you things, but I somehow lost it. I changed phones. Maybe it's on my old phone. I don't know. But hopefully I will see you at the Beatle Fest, and hopefully I'll remember to bring this as a gift to you since it's signed to Caitlin. So I don't know if you're a fan of Tom Chapin at all, but hey, what the heck. And that's it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully I didn't make it too long. Anyway, stay well, friends. And remember, if the music strikes a chord, buy it.